Currently, I have to give my new kid my whole attention. I have to give my baby all of my love and care. Remy Ma's remarks regarding Claressa are still being debated at the same time. Is she jealous, or does she have another reason for saying these things? Claressa is allegedly attempting to get Papoose to have a child with her. Claressa's and Papoose's inability to get married makes it appear feasible. Remy ensured their divorce was finalized when she refused to do so. In addition, the same financial problem continues to occur. Time will be required if Remy lets Papoose go. And catch, given the previous indications that Claressa might be pregnant, the only way she might remain in Remy's life is by becoming a mother. As if things couldn't get any worse, Remy is taking the initiative and revealing the truth. Be prepared for everything that could happen next, because this situation is getting more serious. The connection between Papoose and Claressa has been developing quickly. They frequently attend events together, collaborate on projects, and offer support to one another. Claressa just declared that she is taking a hiatus from boxing to concentrate on other endeavors. However, what could be causing those things? Given her previous behavior, many people believe she may already be pregnant. Let's pause now and consider this. Remy Ma truly made a mistake if this is the case. While Papoose and Claressa are out having fun, she finds herself in a difficult predicament. Do you recall when Remy Ma made public Papoose's private conversations in December? And Claressa did everything in her power to destroy their relationship, but it did not turn out the way she had hoped. Remy's revelation of Papoose's romance only strengthened their support, despite their best efforts to keep it a secret. Claressa, however, was under a lot of stress. She worked in public relations and movie sponsorships. In the end, the audience supported Claressa and Papoose, although her team was concerned about all the bad press. It was said that Claressa was a better fit for Papoose and that he had finally moved on from Remy. Even though Remy Ma believed Papoose was embarrassing them, she had embarrassed herself. I am here for it and have moved on. Remy was totally taken aback by this. She had anticipated causing them trouble, but instead, she received a reality check. Nothing has happened since. No attacks on Instagram, no strange music or messages, just total quiet. Meanwhile, Claressa and Papoose are enjoying life to the fullest. When they travel together, they make a statement and appear like a strong team. They looked like the ideal couple in identical jackets while they were sitting courtside at a Knicks game, and of course, when Papoose performed for Claressa's match against Danielle Perkins during their recent romantic Valentine's Day vacation to Hawaii. He made her feel like the evening's biggest star. Wait, she most certainly was. And everyone could see that they were not at all concealing their affection. Claressa even uploaded a video of them dancing, playing games, and generally having a time together. She seems so content that she doesn't seem to have any problems at all. Now, Claressa has that unique gleam that comes from a lady who is genuinely content, relaxed, and free. To those who believe she isn't following the internet conversation, she also made it abundantly evident that she and Papoose monitor each and every comment. Papo, who is as strong as ever currently, even shared on social media the love you all give me. The public is completely in favor of them. However, Remy Ma is beginning to come out as desperate. In an extremely challenging circumstance, it has been reported that Remy tried to contact Papoose to try to resolve their issues and reunite their family, but he strongly rejected her. It is so embarrassing that we have to discuss it. She spent 6 years in prison with this same man, and she never wavered in her loyalty. Then, pretending she had done nothing wrong, she betrayed him with someone else. Papoose has taken a stand. He declined, and he hasn't reconsidered. The fact that no one can really hold him accountable for his happiness with Claressa is what matters most. Remy knows she committed a fatal error. Papoose is the epitome of a man, let's face it. Instead of seeing that she had become overconfident, Remy got sucked into drama and lost the one person who was always there for her, even though she had no cause to leave. He remained faithful, helped her through everything, and never did anything to make her feel ashamed. Truly have affection for her. She can only watch him now that Papoose is in a relationship with someone who genuinely values him. That's Abio's reality, Claressa. However, she doesn't try to conceal the fact that she is deeply in love. She and her spouse said a prayer during a recent live broadcast. Claressa publicly declared her love for Papoose, claiming that they were meant to be together and that he is the greatest man Xiaoyu has ever met. She went on to say that he really knows her, that they have deep talks every day, and that he is a good-hearted, considerate person who deserves the best. She asserted with confidence that I am the best. You can now honor your wave friend in this way. I love him. She said, without holding back her emotions, I love having his support. You understand that his assistance differs greatly from what I've had in the past. He simply treats me differently and speaks to me in a different way. Every one of us deserves the others. Another, he is giving me that deep, meaningful energy right now, and I am taking it all in. Claressa said during her visit on the Tamron Hall show, expressing her admiration and affection for Papoose. He is everything she has ever desired in a lover, she claimed, describing how he makes her feel at ease and encouraging. And she didn't stop there. She went on to compliment Papoose, stating that he is a kind, modest, wise man with a wonderful voice. He is highly known for his extraordinary rap skills and artistry, but what really sets him apart is how encouraging he is when she considers leaving. It's encouraging people to chat even more. Claressa added that she wanted a spouse who can support her without feeling envious of her accomplishments because she is a strong, talented woman with a powerful punch. And Papoose is the ideal candidate for it. This is a pretty clear statement. Claressa now values the man she had, although Remy did not for years, keeping Papoose around and giving him the affection and respect he has always earned. Despite what others may assume, they are together. There are still some people who say things like, well, I've heard many positive things. Instead, yes, me too. But ultimately, the fact that Claressa and Papoose are so committed to one another is what matters most, and things only get more intriguing from here. Claressa declared she will give up boxing to pursue other interests after 2 more bouts. Conversation has increased as a result of this news. Several others have speculated that she may already be pregnant. Just give it some thought. Given that she is at the peak of her career, doing better than ever, and now gaining weight, why would she quit boxing? That was Jada's assertion. Social media went crazy as soon as she uttered it. Even though Claressa has recently stated that she must take a backseat, people are beginning to question why she has kept announcing that she is expecting a child. During her 2023 rematch with Hannah Gabriel, Claressa's former trainer, Jada Davis, who is connected to boxer Tony Harrison, revealed that Claressa was carrying a kid, sparking an online uproar. In the same match, Claressa was declared the winner by unanimous voting. Now, people are taking a moment to think about this information. Could you show it in a new video? Jada made a snap decision. She bravely revealed that, while keeping it a secret from everyone, Claressa struggled with Hannah Gabriel during her pregnancy. When she made her claim, responses were all over the internet. Opinions are held by boxing fans, critics, and others. Others doubted the truth of Jada's account, while others thought she went farther and claimed that was the reason for her collapse. She did return and win the battle, but that is why she was disregarded. She went without meals for 3 days before the fight day since she was pregnant. Designed to gain weight. Everyone is talking just from that phrase. Was this a case of wanting to fight Remy Ma, but it never happened, or was there more to it? People are now uncertain if their stress may explode as a result of all this chaos. To be honest, it makes logic when you think about it. Presume. Since Remy won't complete the divorce, Claressa and Papoose are unable to get married. Therefore, having a child might be their best alternative. Compared to the widely reported loneliness peak, this loneliness is noticeably more severe. Remy Ma has lost more than she could have ever imagined if this is the case. Remy appeared to think that she and the Papoose could figure out a solution. But now, in front of her, everything is disintegrating. He is pleased to continue with Claressa now that she has let go of a man who was totally committed to her. And if a baby is truly on the way, the relationship is done. The real question is how long before Remy Ma starts acting out even more, as there's no turning back from that. She won't just sit there and take this, really. When emotions are running high, people act carelessly, even when it is obviously against the law. Recall that she had already been imprisoned for shooting someone. If she feels stuck, who knows what she might do next? Not to be overlooked is the fictitious boxing battle. Claressa often declared that she was ready to face Remy in the ring, but it never happened. Because of all this drama, many people are now unsure if their relationship will grow much messier. The fact that moms of children with papooses are utterly concealed from the public is no accident. Causes people to question whether Remy was involved in their silence. Things could become much more intense when Claressa is involved. When Papoose is by her side, she feels stronger than ever and never backs down from anything. However, if Remy starts to lose control, who knows what she could do? We need to remember 50 Cent. People pay attention to what 50 has to say. It speaks a lot that he even forewarned Claressa about Remy. If he felt compelled to speak, he must have sensed danger approaching. Things are becoming dreadful. It's only a discussion on the internet right now, but that may change. Even if things are oddly quiet currently, people are beginning to see the wider picture as a result of everything that is going on between Claressa and Remy. Tension is rising, and a major event could happen soon. Has Remy consistently been the main cause of conflict for Papoose's other children and their mothers? Although he had several children before her, the world only knows Papoose and Remy's daughter. In November 1997, a daughter, Jan Mackey, was born to him and his ex-partner, Ayat Lashley. Shamal Mack, who was born in April 1999 and had no love relationship, should also not be disregarded. Destiny, who was born in September 2000, is last in line. Things start to become intriguing at this point. Rumor has it that when Remy initially came into the picture, she was not very hospitable to Papoose's previous kids. Some even claim that she made sure they avoided the spotlight rather than embracing it, which could have led to issues down the road. Remy has been ready to pass judgment as well. The issue is becoming more complex every day, and people are paying more attention. Remy Ma's son is presently on trial for a shooting incident, and, as they say, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Nor has her kid been immune to controversy. Because she is so preoccupied with Papoose's background, she may need to focus on what is going on at home. It is obvious why Remy Ma is so protective of Papoose in light of everything that has transpired. With a new baby, everything changes, and Remy is unwilling to adapt. She doesn't want someone new to come in and change things, but let's face it, that's a kind of competition for resources or attention. You can easily accept that. It is important to remember that she has already had problems with Papoose's other children's mothers. Since many people think Remy has always distanced herself from her partners, including her previous engagements, she appears to be more than just Claressa. Even though Remy has declined to sign divorce papers, if Claressa genuinely thinks that this would change the situation, things would change whether she wants them to or not, because having a baby would make things much more difficult. The Remy Claressa cannot marry Papoose because they are not legally divorced. Thus, what may be the? Needless to say, the next greatest thing is a baby. Others think Claressa may be organizing this. The catch is that even if she is unable to wed Papoose, they will still be connected if they have a child together. Remy doesn't think Claressa is pregnant, and she's only keeping Papoose. Near everything appears a bit outdated, and Claressa has already stated that she intends to retire shortly. "I only have 2 fights left before I give up boxing," she stated. Papoose will be spending even more time with her because boxers spend a lot more time at home after they retire. Might not be a coincidence, according to Ray. Regardless of its truthfulness, she might see it as a conscious attempt to get Papoose's attention. Furthermore, the drama is far from over. Whether Remy Ma should be concerned or whether she is simply hesitant to part with Papoose is the true question. Is Claressa only making progress, or is she actually getting ready for something? Are they overanalyzing Claressa's life, or is she actually attempting to conceive Papoose? If Papoose declines to sign the divorce papers, the most important question is if Remy is still in any way holding on to her. We can discuss it together if you leave your opinions in the comments area. Remember to hit like on this video. To make sure you don't miss any updates, register and enable post alerts. Pay attention to this area. This will be a fascinating video.